This is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I am your Sunday blogger, Rosemary. Welcome. Okay, on to the question because it's a long one. The hardest part. What has been the hardest part of your journey thus far? Food choices, controlling portions, drinking 64 ounces of water daily, or not drinking when you eat, exercise, mental mindset, changes in your personal relationship like your wife, husband, significant other, children, co-workers, yourself. What is it? How do you deal with the hard parts of the journey? How do you make it work and feel good about doing the work? The hardest part, I think, for me, is patience. Even 6 years out, I remember the beginning of my weight loss journey. It was horrendous for me because with the Atkins, for some reason, I was steadily losing weight. Of course, I was a big girl, and the bigger you are, the faster you lose. And it seemed like I just dropped it like that with the Atkins. But then I had gastric bypass, and it seemed like it was such a slow process. A pound every month, or I thought, have I done something wrong, or what is going on? And anyway, I think it's patience, because for me, waiting for that scale to move, waiting for those inches to fall off. But I was doing the work, so I know that I was going to be a success. It was just going to be a slow success, but I'm here to report. After 6 years, I'm still here. And I'm still at a good weight. I want to be smaller. I don't know if you've gone to my channel, but if you go to my channel, you will see me working hard. I'm trying to take off 50 pounds, and I know that sounds like a big number, but for me, it's not a big number because of my legs. I'm really working hard on getting my legs smaller and toning up my arms. So, yes, that's what I'm doing. I never had a problem drinking the 64 ounces of water. In fact, I drink that and more. And it seemed to always make me full. So as long as I get my water in, I'm not so hungry. I don't even think about food until I realize, oh, I haven't had any water. That's why I'm feeling like I'm hungry. And I don't know. To me, it's not something that usually sets in my stomach that I want food. It's like it's time to eat. Excuse me. Controlling my portions has never been a problem either. Controlling my portions was easy, I guess, because I was already in a mindset to control my portions when I was on the Atkins. I challenged myself every day to make it smaller, and then I conditioned myself to only have a half a cup of food or a cup of food. So I am conditioned. Because you do things every day the same way, you will condition yourself to know, oh, that's too much food. Oh, that's just the right amount. So that has really helped me to know that I'm only going to have a half a cup of food. Not a cup, but a half. And so I will go to a restaurant, I will take a few bites, and I will say, I'm done. And I really am. I have my soft spot, like the lap banders say. Gastric bypass patients have that too. If you take one more bite, you've done way too much. So remember to think about how you're eating and have that in your mind. I'm going to stop when I'm beginning to feel full, when I feel like I've had enough. Don't take that extra bite. Don't go beyond that, because then you will be miserable. Exercise. I've talked to you about exercise. Please go to gastricrose channel and you will see how hard I am working. Mental mindset. I've talked a little bit about that. Relationships. I've been very fortunate with this relationship. He understands me. My blue eyes. I call them blue eyes. He's such a support. it only brings me back to what my first marriage was like. I'm gonna get teared up again. My first marriage was, and like I've told you before, my girls watch this channel, so I don't want to talk too much about it because it was all on a hush-hush basis, but they kind of know now. Their dad, or my first husband, I married at 19, so he kind of, you know, I was told what I could do, what I couldn't do, and that's all I'll say about that, and that's enough, huh? But the second marriage, it's not like that. It's as if I have a word I can say and do what I want, and he supports me. He supports me in everything I do. I could be thinking of something and, you know, mention it to him, and he's like ready to do it, you know, like, okay, well, how do we get that done for you? And it's just amazing. And he's my best friend. So it's more than just a relationship or even a sexual relationship. It's, I mean, that comes with the territory, but it's so much more than that. Our relationship is I'm for the first time feeling like I have a say in what goes in our marriage, and I have a say in how we relate together. It's amazing. It really is. I use amazing a lot, but it is. It's totally cool. My co-workers know about how big I was at one time, but they never knew me at that weight. And the co-workers that are in Dallas, I don't know. I've talked to you about that in my gastric bypass introduction and stuff, that I talk about how I felt when I went to Dallas and how they saw me, and I don't think they thought I was small enough or stayed small enough for them. So, you know, to each its own. I'm happy and I'm healthy and I'm living life. I'm enjoying life. How do you deal with the hardest part of the journey? The hardest part of the journey, I said, was patience. And how I have been dealing with it here lately, because again, I know I say this in every video, but a lot of people are just now tuning into this gastric channel, and Proof Weight Loss Surgery channel, and I've been out 6 years, and so for me to experience the not letting or not seeing the scale move, but having inches, you know, taken off me, is still a huge thing to me, even after all these years. So even though I weigh myself every day, I still have support. I find that person, I call that person. Right now I'm exercising with a lovely lady. Her name is 31 Christine, and we are exercise partners, and that to me is so important, because I push her, she pushes me, and that's all I'll say about that. But it's so great to have somebody in your corner. And by the way, thank you, Christina. I really love you for that. And you know, I deal with those hard things that come, you know, with weight loss. I deal with it, and I'm able to deal with it now. Before, I would succeed and fail, succeed and fail. Everyone knows that, right? It's a yo-yo thing. Now, with our tool, we can be a success, because we can challenge ourselves on a daily basis, and we can motivate ourselves, and we can say, or we can look at different videos and say, I want to be like that, I want to do that, I'm going to be a success. So with this, I will end this, and I will say that you will and are a success. I love you guys, and I'll be back. Come back next Sunday, please.